evening, True Crime World. This is Rebecca with Red True Crime. So there's been a lot of things posted on Facebook today from Sara Carmichael attacking my credibility and that of Star, who is the leader of our True Crime group. I wanted to address things Sara said. She stated in a clear statement that Sara was never a dancer, Marissa was never a dancer or a prostitute, and she worked really hard and did all these things, and that the detective never gave me any information, that all he did was ask me questions, and that I didn't know Marissa, and I don't care about Marissa, and if I wanted to do something, I'd stay off my phone and post flyers and whatnot. And she's also saying that Sean and Jersey weren't cleared and that I'm making that up. So, let me say this. Myself and Star, Rain, were at the detective's office in Greensboro last Monday. There, we had a discussion back and forth where I asked him questions, he answered me, and he asked me questions, I answered him. So information was given and received by both parties. He made it very clear that he's investigated Sean so much, there is nowhere else for him to investigate Sean illegally. He said he also gave this information to Sara Carmichael, Marissa's mother, and told her that. He said, as it stands now, Sean's not a suspect. I asked him about Jersey money bag, and he said same thing with Jersey. He's investigated Jersey, he's cooperated, not a suspect. When I asked him about Janaja, he listened. He didn't say a whole lot when I mentioned about how I thought she knew something, was afraid to speak. When I mentioned Mo, he acted very confused. He didn't know who Mo was until I gave him background on Mo. And then when I mentioned Smoke, the man got very angry and visibly agitated because all he said was Smoke. All he's mad about is these child abuse charges against him. Not one time has he asked where Marissa is and showed concern about Marissa's whereabouts. So take what you want from all of that. But he gave us that information. The detective did. The detective also was supposed to call Sara and fuss at her for giving my phone number to Mo Dallas, because that was not cool for her to do that. So, when I see this type of conflict coming from family and people who knew the victim, it makes it very hard to really want to put yourself out there and keep looking and keep doing things. I do these videos to keep her name relevant, to keep her name out there. I've not interfered with any investigation. I have not made any type of slandering statements, because everything that has been said about what Marissa's background is, we got off her social media. It's on her Facebook, it's on her Instagram, it's on, I guess, her TikTok. These are all things that are well aware that she was doing. So I don't know if Sara is just flat out delusional, or she is just a pathological liar. I don't know. I'm not sure where to go with this. And no, I don't know Marissa. No, I've never met Marissa. Doesn't mean that she's not worth looking for. You know, just, I don't remember it seeing anywhere where you had to know the person to want to care and look for them and do things to help find them. So, there's that. But, at the end of the day, Sara can say what she wants to say. Everything I have said, again, I have the receipts. I have text messages, I have voice memos, I have all these things that I've gotten from people, including Sara. You know, the only thing I don't have is any type of recording from the detective. I don't have anything proving the conversation that I had with the detective, myself, and Star. We don't have that. It's just that she was also there with me when said conversation was happening. So she is my my other person. So, yeah, like I said, I did have a conversation. I did give him information. He gave me information. Anyway, yeah. Getting really tired of seeing that slandering word being thrown around. People do not understand the meaning of slander. And I've given that definition a couple of times. I can give it one more time for the people in the back. Slander is when you say something that is unproven or untrue and it causes you to lose income or other some type of bad thing happen to you. This has not happened to Sarah at all. This has not happened to Mo. This has not happened to Jersey or Sean or anybody else. Because everything that I have said, it is already out there in social media from the words of their own, by their own mouths. They have said these things. So, people just gotta stop saying that. And I am no different saying anything than any of these other TikTok true crime people like Prophet PI, and there's a few other ones out there that have been reporting on this and pushing out the information, you know, the false narrative that keeps getting put out there. I know Sarah just wants to control the information, and I can't blame her. No one wants the world to know that their daughter was doing things that would be frowned upon. I get that completely. But again, you're mistaken that if you ignore what she used to do, you're also ignoring possible leads into what happened to her. Just because she did that crap and maybe she didn't do it anymore doesn't mean it's still not pertinent to why she went missing. So you can't ignore these things. You can't ignore the past of someone. You just can't. So, you know, I don't judge Marissa. I don't think she's a bad person. She just got involved in things that I personally never had to do myself. And I got lucky on that. And, you know, we're hearing two sides of this. You know, that Marissa wanted to go out and party because she got a promotion. Then we're hearing Naja lured her out. Sarah wants to put everything on Naja. She wants to put everything on Sean. She wants to put everything on Jersey. Sarah told me herself that Marissa and Jersey were sharing text messages, flirty text messages back and forth prior to her going out that night. So there was something going on there. Sarah said this to me. So I don't think she's keeping track who she's told what to whoever. I mean, it's becoming pretty obvious. And instead of addressing what the detective actually said to us and admitting that she's been told that these guys are no longer suspects, she wants to go out there and say that I'm mistaken, I'm making stuff up to make me look like the fool. Sarah, honey, you just need to stop already. Okay? I don't even know if anybody else is going out there looking for your daughter right now. I really don't. No one else knows where to look. No one else knows where to go. Because no one's talking. And I've said this multiple times. Somebody knows something. And eventually it'll come out. I just don't think it's going to be the outcome that you want. And I'm not saying that she faked her business appearance and ran off and hiding somewhere. That's something Prophet P.I. saying. I didn't say that. I think that's ridiculous. But, yeah. Time is of the essence here, and we're now over 3 months, and she still has not been heard from. We still don't know where she is, and no one is saying anything. So stop coming after the people that are trying to find your daughter. Just stop. Admit the truth of who she is. You benefited from some of this things she was doing. She was taking care of you. She was paying your bills. Admit what she did. No one's going to judge her for that. Too many women do it nowadays anyway. No one gets judged for that. You know? She took drugs that night. She did have a past problem. Many people remarked on that. Tasha took her to a place where she bought some pills. Now is Tasha lying too? You know, everybody can't be lying. Sarah. Not everybody. Well, that's all I have to say. you know, Sara and I are going to continue doing what we do. And hopefully we get some type of resolution on this. Somebody does. I mean, it doesn't have to be us, but somebody has to get to a conclusion on this case. It's getting very disheartening and very heartbreaking. So, like I said before, we're at day, let's see, today's the 21st. So we're at day 97, almost 100 days since she went missing. And not good. Not good at all. I mean, if anybody's got any ideas where else to look, I'm all ears. Got any tips, I'm all ears. So, I'm going to go through this again. So, subscribe, you know, comment, share, whatever you all want to do to my channel, Red True Crime. And be weird, be rude, be safe. Have a great evening, and talk to you tomorrow.